County Commissioners regular meeting, this July 4th, 2025. If you stand for the call to order, minutes called. Invocation by CFO Hannigan and the pledge of allegiance.
Eternal God, we pray that you bless this meeting. Let us feel your presence, Lord, and renew our strength. We ask that you bestow your blessings upon Salem County's class of 2025 graduates and keep them safe. Help us to work together and have a productive meeting. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May be seated.
Adequate notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and Elmer Times Company, and by posting notice in the Fifth Street office complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Attendance roll call, please.
Director Laurie.
Here.
Deputy Director Oster.
Here.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Here.
Commissioner Taylor.
Here.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Commissioners, what's your pleasure with the minutes?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the minutes from the May 21st regular meeting. Minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minute book.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Thank you. We have no special recognitions tonight, no waiver of rules. Commissioners, what's your pleasure with correspondence, general committee, commission minutes, and reports?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that the correspondence, department reports, committee, and commission minutes be accepted, filed, and made part of the minutes.
Second the motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Thank you. Commissioners, also, what is your pleasure for the payment of our bills and claims?
Similarly, sir, I'd like to make a motion that all bills and claims, when properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to their respective accounts.
Second motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And that's passed unanimous also. We're going to resolutions and the administrator.
A1, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for providing annual software support and maintenance services for the on-base retention and records management system. A2, resolution awarding a contract for the purchase of two 2025 Chevy Colorado crew cabs for the health department. A3, resolution opposing Assembly 919, Senate 1518, which would establish certain procedures and standards concerning public services privatization contract. A4, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for providing a cloud software annual maintenance agreement for the Salem County Prosecutor's Department. A5, resolution awarding a contract for providing inmate pharmacy services for the Salem County Correctional Facility. A6, resolution rescinding resolution 2025-223. A7, resolution authorizing a change order number 1 to B.R. Williams, Inc. contract for providing inter and intra-county transportation services for the Substance Use Disorder Treatment Services Program. A8, resolution appointing a member to the Salem County Board of Social Services, Gwen Griscom. A9, resolution memorializing Salem County Board of County Commissioners 529 vote declining to amend the Salem County Solid Waste Management Plan. A10, resolution authorizing the approval and execution of change order number 1 to the contract for providing expert consulting and advisory services for the broadband initiative to the County of Salem. A11, resolution memorializing and approving the submission of a grant application for the 2025 LEAP implementation grant.
Commissioners, heard the reading of these 11 resolutions. Your pleasure.
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt these 11 resolutions.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, sir. On A9, I sent an email about potential one of the paragraphs. What was voted down 7-6, 7-4, 6 opposed. They suggested we put that there were 2 no votes in that same line. Any validity for doing that, Karen? Or
I don't think they were actually no votes. They were just
no, they did. Yeah, they did. By no vote, I mean no. They weren't. It wasn't an abstention. They just weren't even there.
right. So
Yeah.
I think that it's accurate what the vote was as reflected reflected in the resolution because those two people who weren't there basically just don't count for purposes of tallying the vote.
Okay, so in that vein, then would it be okay to add a sentence that said 13 of the 15 SWAC members attended the meeting and 7 voted in favor and 6 didn't? So that we know it wasn't, everybody wasn't present. That's sort of where I'm going with this.
Sure, I mean, we can put some language in there, I don't see any harm for, either way of doing it, so.
It just comports with my reasoning why I turned it down. For me, as far as my vote is concerned, that's what I think is just important. If you think it's okay to put it in there, I mean, if you think for some reason not to, then
I don't think there's a reason either way. I think it's sort of a de minimis issue, but if you feel like you want to see it reflected in there, we certainly can do that. I don't think it's going to affect you passing the resolution at this time. It's just
Okay.
a minor edit, so
Okay.
we'll make that, if that's okay with everyone else.
okay with me.
I'll accept the motion and second with the change. So, we'll make the change and I'll vote on that with the change. All in favor?
Well, one more comment, Mr. Director.
Please do.
While we're on, I just want to thank my colleagues for the diligence and effort they put into this decision. I know everybody looked at all angles of it, and I really do think my colleagues should be part of the effort that's put into it.
Does that include trying to get out of your Corvette?
I put the top in for the next time we'll have a corporate trail.
It's like,
I would add to that I was very pleased with the diligence the members of the public did. There was for and against it. I thought everyone looked at that project diligently. Comments were specific in nature, not derogatory to any person, entity, or I thought it was a great public discussion, and I think some of the comments that we received after the fact reflected that. I thought that the entire panel, I think that was a very well reviewed project.
Nice comment. Any other discussion on any of the other 10 resolutions besides A9? Hearing none, we'll vote on all 11. There's one change to A9. All in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Thank you very much. Agriculture and public safety.
B1, resolution authorizing a grant application for public education from the Salem Health and Wellness Foundation for the Salem County Sheriff's Communication Division. B2, resolution accepting additional funding from the New Jersey Department of Human Services, Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services for the fiscal year 25 medication-assisted treatment grant.
Commissioners, heard the reading of these two resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we approve resolution B1 and B2.
I second that motion. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And it's unanimous. Economic development.
D1, resolution accepting and executing the 2025 local recreation improvement grant from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs.
I have a reading of B1. Do I have a motion and a second?
Mr. Director, motion to adopt resolution B1.
I'll second that motion. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Thank you. Health and Human Services.
E1, resolution approving an application to the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Disability Services for the Personal Assistance Program grant. E2, resolution acknowledging the standard board resolution form from the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Disability Services for the Personal Assistance Services Program grant.
You've heard the reading of these two resolutions. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion to approve these two resolutions.
I'll second the motion. Yes.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? I do want to comment on PASS, the personal assistance program. What a great program it is, where they come into their home and help those that can't help themselves, keep people in their houses instead of in nursing homes. It's a great program. So thank you. And we'll vote on that now. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And it's passed unanimously. Public Works.
F1, resolution approving the request from Pilesgrove Township authorizing New Jersey Transit to install an additional bus stop along Bailey Street, County Road 616. F2, resolution prohibiting normal traffic along Lotus Avenue, County Road 678, South Main Street, County Road 672, and Marlton Road, County Road 636 in the Borough of Woodstown for an Independence Day parade. F3, resolution prohibiting normal traffic along South Main Street, County Road 672 in the Borough of Woodstown for the Fall Festival and Candle Lake Tour. F4, resolution approving the execution of change order number 2 to the 2023 Local Aid Infrastructure Fund, Hook Road, County Road 551, reconstruction for the County of Salem. F5, resolution approving the execution of change order number 3 to the 2019 Local Freight Impact Fund Program, Strongs Mill Road, County Road 643, resurfacing, and County Bridge 1700-141, rehabilitation in Oldman's Township for the County of Salem. F6, resolution, periodic revision and readopting of the State Development and Redevelopment Plan.
Commissioners, for the reading of 6 resolutions, what is the pleasure?
Mr. Director, I motion to adopt 6 resolutions.
I second that motion. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Director. On F6, I think it warrants reminding people of how we got here. This is the State Development Redevelopment Plan, also known as cost acceptance. The state draft was released December 6th of last year. We hired a planner in early February, and we had a public meeting February 19th of this year, were attended by most of the municipalities. Again, this is a municipal ask where we are acting as on their behalf. We received 7 full responses and 3 are in flight. That's 10 out of 15. I think we can get a couple more. These are drafts. So the status of this acceptance, cross acceptance bid right now is draft. After the draft, the next piece will be a final submission. That's not the final results, because the month of July, we will have public meetings again where the state will come and talk in mass to anyone who filled out these forms, with us being there and our planner at all. 2 meetings in July. The state plans to have a final draft in September. So this is a working process, but kudos to all the municipalities who have found time to do this in light of COA, which was due last week as well. So thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Discussion on the
6 resolutions.
yes,
Resolutions.
6 resolutions. In public work. Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Chapter 159, insertion of revenue into the budget.
H1, resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, 2025 Local Recreation Improvement Grant. H2, Opioid Settlement Agreement. H3, 24 Medication Assisted Treatment Grant.
Commissioners, for reading 3 resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt these 3 resolutions.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's passed unanimous. Commissioners, do we have any old business? Commissioners, any new business? Commissioners, any public announcements?
I have a few here, Mr. Director. There'll be a barbecue chicken dinner this Saturday at the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Salem, 232 East Broadway, and that starts at 5 o'clock. The American Heart Association is sponsoring Heart Saver course. That's also in Salem, the Salem County office on 5th Street, from 5 to 8:30 in the evening. You can get CPR certified, AED certified, and first aid certified. Also on that same day, there's a flag retirement ceremony in in Pilesgrove. 719 Route 45, that's the Salem County Veterans Ceremony. Worn out, unserviceable American flags will be brought to the ceremony and dropped off for direct disposal in the proper manner. Wednesday, there's Breakfast is Better together with veterans, Mr. Pat Hassler's project, and that'll be at VFW Post 253 in Salem. Father's Day is coming up, and there's an event in Woodstown, Father's Day Brew to Brew. It's the train that runs between Woodstown and Sweetsboro. I've done it. It's kind of fun, and you stop at 2 breweries along the way. That's all I got for fathers. For fathers, they didn't do it for mothers.
Thank you. Any other announcements? Do want to call your attention to the day perform Saturday, June 5th, 7th. I've been to the last 5 or 6 of them, taking my grandchildren there. It's a great event. There's a lot of stones thrown into the river from my grandchildren right there. Thank you. Time for public comment. You can come forward, state your name and your address. And be glad to hear from you. Yes, Mike. I'm blessed.
Point. And I would like to see if there's been any motion made on reopening the library.
We've had a little setback. We're still planning on going in that direction. Should we could have access to a facility to do it. We put a bid in, but the property's been called back and no longer for sale temporarily anyway. So we're not really sure why. They did not give an explanation, but we're the high bidder, I think, and we recommend to achieve it. They put it off the market. So more to come. Check in. Thank you. Anyone else?
Jordan Slump, Pennsville. Wanted to come here tonight and personally thank each and every one of you for your no vote on Thursday night. I know you committed a lot of time, did a lot of research, as did the public. It was great to see Salem County come together, form opinions, look at the facts, and come out with the right resolution for the Giordano proposal. So I just want to personally thank you very much for your no vote and look forward to seeing more from you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. It was truly an American experience, the way it's supposed to be. And my comments at the end, I'll repeat that the Giordano's, Salem County is not opposed to a recycling place, just not in that location. The invitation is there to come and talk to us, find locations possible. So, moving forward, anyone else from the audience or on the computer? All right, thank you. We'll have a slight closed session, probably about 5 or 10 minutes. If you want to stay, that's great. The closed session will not end in any type of resolution. We don't anticipate that. Any resolution we will have is to adjourn. So you're welcome to stay outside. And what? Yeah, we will. I apologize. The meeting will be extended. We will have an animal shelter working group update after the closed session. And that meeting will supposedly take place at 5 o'clock, which is 45 minutes.
So rather than make the people go out and stand in the hot sun, we upstairs and be upstairs and allow them to comfortable inside.
Good suggestion, Ed. We will do that. Maggie?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, make your,
Resolution authorizing executive session, County of